it going, everybody? Leveling diecast, something different today. This is the brand new Mattel Brick Shop line. These are Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels Speed Series is what it's called. This is the lowest in tier. There are several tiers to this particular series. This being the budget one. These do retail for $22 a piece. They come with an exclusive car in there, the Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar. That is exclusive in blue. It also comes with a metal plaque thing with it. 236 pieces. I've done a lot of Lego stuff. Obviously not on the channel. We are not a Lego channel. But this is an interesting blend of diecast and Lego together. Building blocks. Don't call them Lego. Building blocks together. Now, the interesting thing is these are not Mega Blocks. They are not branded Mega Blocks or anything like that. It is Mattel Brick Shop, straight up, and Hot Wheels all over there. There is the back of the box. The model has a little bit of variation for this one. Some of the other models in the other lines have a lot more customization if you want to customize them. It does say it's 1/32 scale right there. And of course it comes with that custom car in there. 236 pieces for this particular one. I also have this one as well. This one is the Maserati MC20. Also comes with an exclusive Maserati MC20. These are both mainline level of cars. There's no rubber tires or nothing like that. And I doubt this will have a metal base, but I guess we'll see when we crack it open. But this one you can see here has a little bit more options to make it more customized. You can kind of make it more of a race car or just keep it completely factory. I am a little bit disappointed on the box art here on the top because that car does have real rider tires on there. So a little bit disappointed that this one doesn't have real riders, but the low-end ones do. As you get higher up in the series, there will be very, very nice ones in there. As a matter of fact, the very top of the series, it actually comes with an RLC style of casting for the most expensive one. This one does have 250 pieces. There is the deets in the back. Now, obviously, this is not going to be like a Lego Speed Champions where it's going to be ultra intricate. I bet you these are going to be relatively simple builds. Not super simple builds. I mean, there's still a pretty good piece count to them, but for the most part, they're going to be relatively on the lower side. So we'll get one of these open real quick, see what we got going on inside. When we get these, we'll take a look at the two models, and then I will build them. So if you guys are not interested in the build itself, then you can just skip the build. But I'll show you the models to start with, since, of course, our main focus here is, of course, diecast. So we'll get everything slid out of here. So that whole top piece right there just comes in this plastic covering. We'll get that off of here. We'll get right into our Cadillac GTP Hypercar. It does have some additional prints on there. It definitely has more prints on there than the regular mainline did. So a little bit of red striping on the top, black striping as well. Looks pretty decent. And of course it does have that number 9 on the side. Lace wheels on there, no prints on the back. And then does have the nice Cadillac logo right there on the front. Looks pretty good. So that's not too shabby. I mean, clearly my main focus for buying this is to get these cars because I collect these castings. But most people may not want to spend $21 just to get a single casting. Now, this is the size of the wheels. They are very, very wide. Way wider than anything you get in Speed Champions. So if you are a fan of Lego Speed Champions, you can tell these are very, very wide tires by comparison. So all 4 of your tires are in the top. So we'll get the other tire out of there. Get the tire set to the side. Just get them out of the way. And then, of course, this is the very, very metal plaque. As we drop it on the ground, there is your metal plaque. So it does have Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar on there, trademark GM with Mattel 2025. And Hot Wheels logo on this side. It's pretty straightforward. There's a little bit of an indentation back here made for a keychain or something. It's not serialized or anything, but it's still kind of cool. It's a gimmick. I mean, Hot Wheels is good at making gimmicky kind of things. Now, some of the other models also have metal bits. These two sets should probably have no metal bits. Those are the 2 wheels that it comes with. I definitely don't like the gold ones. They look terrible. But everything looks pretty straightforward, just like Speed Champions. Just take a look at what we get as far as bags are concerned. We'll get all this stuff out of here. There's a giant book in the back. Make sure the box is empty. There we go. There is your book. Ooh, just like Speed Champions, it comes with a ridiculous sticker sheet. Ridiculous sticker sheet. So there is the set right there. There are the instructions. They look pretty straightforward. Look pretty nice. Looks like they copy just like Speed Champions does with the little bar down here. It goes as it goes further. If you're getting closer to the end. This is some of the other models in the mix. So that Corvette Grand Sport is obviously much larger than, of course, your premium level is, of course, the Mercedes that comes with some metal bits. That one also comes with the RLC version of the 300 SL casting, which is very, very impressive. That set retails for about $150, I think it is. Maybe not quite that much, but it's a pretty expensive set. So it looks pretty good. And then, of course, there's the bits in the back. Nothing particularly fancy, just some specialized parts for their, basically copying exactly what Lego does. I mean, bit for bit. I'm trying to get this one piece. And even gives you a itemized list of all the parts and stuff in it. Each bag does have numbers on it. And you can tell these are different because if you look at the Lego brick tops, they do say Mattel on them. So all the pieces say Mattel on them. So these are numbered 1 through whatever you need. So we'll get that out of there. Set those to the side to be built. Next one up, get the sticker sheet out of here too. Get that. There we go, making some space. We'll take a look at the Maserati. So get the Maserati out of here. Now that we know that it's just that little strip in the top, we'll just get that out of there. Pretty straightforward. Slide that out. It's actually a very nice package. The way that they package these in there. Mattel's pretty good at packaging stuff up pretty good. So we'll get this one open here. And then we'll get right to our Maserati. So this model actually just debuted in the Boulevard line in white. But we're also going to be getting it in blue. And there's another line I think we're getting in blue. And then now we have this one in red. So kind of cool to get this one in red, white, and blue. Again, just basic decos front and back. I mean, they look good, but plastic base on there. So just like I had mentioned, I didn't think it was going to be a metal base. It is, in fact, a plastic base. So it's all right. It's all right. I like that one. That one does look pretty good. Clearly, I bought it for that one, but it's all right. As far as the metal plaque piece, there you go. Maserati MC20. Otherwise, the details are exactly the same. As far as the little clip pieces here, they don't look like they stack together or hook together or slide or do anything fancy. They don't do anything to tie into each other, which is perfectly fine. So just want to point that out, that they're just there. They're just there. So we'll set that to the side. Now this one comes with completely different wheels and completely different ones than the race car, with different tread, and they're clearly not as wide. So there is quite a bit of difference between the two of these, which is pretty nice. Most Speed Champions, as you guys know, all Speed Champions pretty much has the exact same wheels, or size wheels, I should say. And then there are the two model wheels. The left ones are the Hot Wheels version, and then of course the right ones are the more factory version, kind of the double 3-spoke. I think the MC20 has actually a very unique, very cool wheel, which is actually pretty nice. And then this one should probably also have some sticker sheets to it. Get this out of here. Should have a giant sticker sheet to it. Let's see. Trying to take out the camera, see where our sticker sheet's at. There it is. Sticker sheets in the book. And then there is the sticker sheet for the Maserati. So we're going to build these and we'll be right back. All right, after bags 1 and 2 for our Maserati, this is what we look like. It actually has you build, use 2 bags at one time. Those are actually prints on there, so that Maserati detail right there for the engine is actually printed. So pretty straightforward. If you've ever built a Speed Champions model, this is a similar build. I can tell you the plastic is definitely not as good quality, but the friction power is really good. I mean, you really got to push these parts together. So let's finish it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just finished up bag 3 and 4, and I was just going to go ahead and finish this build, but I got 2 of the exact same like quarter panel type pieces over here, and they are printed up, which is nice, but unfortunately they're the exact same ones, so I don't have one to put on the other side. So this should be basically like this other direction, but unfortunately it's not. So, you know, if I take this piece and I put it on there, that's what happens. It's the wrong piece. So, yes, I got the right amount of pieces in the set, but it's not the right piece. So, very disappointing. All right, we finally finished the Maserati, and the Maserati actually looks pretty good. Of course, despite the fact that I don't have that piece to finish it right there, which is unfortunate. It does look pretty good. It does have opening doors, and they work pretty well. They open up just like the Maserati doors. Everything you see on here is a print. There are no stickers. So the stickers are solely for customization if you want the actual model. Even the screens in there, the touchscreen, all that good stuff, those are all stickers. All the details on the outside. The grille is a specialized piece. Headlights are printed as well. Taillight details, even the plate on the back looks good. So all done up. The model is pretty nice. It looks pretty straightforward. The build quality is okay. It's very solid. I will tell you, the model is extremely solid. As a matter of fact, some of the pieces are very difficult to get to go together because the friction is so high. But one cool thing that I didn't realize until I was getting towards the end, you take your little plaque piece here, and your plaque piece actually does that. Slots right into the bottom. Holds right onto the model. That's pretty cool. It's actually designed right for that piece. Goes right in there. That looks very, very cool. Lots of extra pieces left over from this set. I would trade all of those pieces if I could have just got the correct one of this to actually finish the model. And then it comes with a couple of tool pieces. This helps you get the wheel coverings off if you want to swap them. And then this is their brick separator tool. So they use this to separate bricks. This is what they've come up with, which is fine. I'm sure it works just fine. So that is all the stuff for the Maserati. So let's get the Cadillac built. All right, everybody, we're finally done building these. These took forever. Way longer to build these than I anticipated they would take. The Cadillac utilizes no stickers, just like the Maserati, and I'm happy to report that there were no missing pieces. This went together a lot more straightforward than the Maserati itself, which is perfectly fine. This does have opening doors, so little hatch doors, basically, to get in there for the driver. It's pretty straightforward, but it looks pretty good. You know, prints everywhere, nothing particularly fancy. I think they did a pretty good job with the taillights. Very, very cool. Very, very interesting LEDs on the real model. And then, of course, we'll add our plaque here at the bottom. Pop that in there. There we go. There's the plaque. Super, super wide tires on there. Crazy wide tires, but still very interesting. All right, now I will tell you that neither of these builds were fun. Neither of these builds were enjoyable in any way, shape, or form. I have built every Speed Champion set ever made by Lego. These are similar in some aspects. They're just not enjoyable. They're not enjoyable. There's nothing just difficult. There's no advanced building like Lego does. It's very, very straightforward, but just not very fun. They look okay when they're built. The Maserati definitely looks better than the Cadillac does. This has a ton of specialized pieces on it, though. This one doesn't have as many specialized pieces on it, but really just getting them for, of course, the two models up there. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about that brick shop stuff. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these. I will probably buy a few more of these. Specifically, probably going to get the NSX, which is it's a mid-level model, so it's bigger than these. But we'll see. So drop a comment. Let me know. We'll catch you next time on LMD. Peace.